Hi everybody, I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts. Welcome to the Edith Holden collaboration that Tammy and I have been hosting. Believe it or not, this is video 9. Could I get an amen? Oh, deep breath. Okay. So, yep, this is video 9. It was really sketchy whether I was going to get here or not. This video is going to be dedicated basically to the edges. It's starting to become quite fluffy, kind of like me. So, yeah, that has to go down like that. So I'm going to add more tabs. You know I love a good tab, right? So I'm going to add some tabs. And I happen to have a little thing full of tabs here. Let's see what I got. So I'm getting caught up on videos and I am so out of the loop. I thought Shannon over at Mixed Media Minnesota, I thought she was done with hers. No, she's not. And if you haven't seen what she's doing, you really need to go over there. She is doing an altered book, and don't let mine set the precedence because hers is way beyond. I mean, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. She took an Edith Holden book completely apart and then reassembled it. Brilliant. I mean, just brilliant. I mean, it's gorgeous. And I don't know if she's going to have that in her Etsy shop or what she's going to do with it, but... And Shannon, don't worry about time. Don't. I'm serious. That's not what it's all about. It's all about all of us chatting with each other and sharing ideas and doing something, having something in common. Yeah, it's not about getting done by the 30th. Tammy hasn't told me if I have a fine for cheating on mine, because I totally did. I did a video without even numbering it because that would have really put me behind. Tammy, what's my fine? Did I ever tell you guys? Oh, I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, so, oh, I don't know if I love that tab like that. I'm not sure I love the tab. I kind of do, but yeah, it's okay. Angela, let me finish one thought and then I'll stumble into the next thought. Angela over at, oh, let's use this. Oh, good idea. She says in third person. Angela over at Dogwood Paper Arts is just, Angela, I keep wanting to call your project an attaché because it has all the pockets, it has a book. I'm going to look up the definition of an attaché because a folio just doesn't seem to do it justice. I thought Tammy Vandertwerp was done. I thought I saw her cover video. No. Tammy, did you dream that? What the beep? That is the most unique spine. Oh, I don't know if I could steal it, but if I could replicate that, I absolutely want to. It is fabulous. Really, really, really love it. Love it, love it, girl. Let's get some lace, okay? Let's see. Dahlia over at Mandalee Crafts. Mandalee Cards and More. Gosh, she's got a gorgeous book going on. It's very, ooh, almost want to say sophisticated, but it's sophisticated, but it's not snobby. How's that? Does that say it all? Yeah, I love it. Everybody's just, oh, yeah. Neat imagination and execution, great problem solving stuff, because, you know, not everything works out right. And so there have been some boo-boos along the way. Lord knows I've made mine. So after this video, I am going to run to the little mom and pop store down the road where I can get away with wearing my raggedy clothes that I've got on because I don't want to get anything decent on. And I'm going to run in and buy another quart of heavy cream because tonight I'm making chicken Alfredo and with a shrimp bisque. I've never made a bisque before. I wanted to make lobster bisque, but as you might imagine, they don't sell this little tiny piece, little chunks of lobster meat. You have to buy a tail for like, I don't know, $13 or $8 or I don't know what it is, but I'm not gonna do that, especially since I don't know what I'm doing. But I do happen to have just a few shrimp left over, and I thought, oh, that sounds perfect. So, like I said, this is video number 9, and so video 10 will be the flip through of our journals. Tammy and I will do our flip through. The other gals that are doing theirs, they will do whatever they want. And I don't remember what everybody has said, actually. And I was, today, Angela was doing, she's taking a little break and doing, she was doing some black and white stuff, which was gorgeous. And thank you for the not measuring that piece, Angela. That was kind of you to do that just for me. Thanks for validating my unwillingness. I can't say, I guess I could say inept, because even when I really do try, it doesn't seem to pan out. But if I tried harder, I know I could measure. I'm listening to the news, those poor people in Florida. Oh, geez. I really feel for them. I don't know what it's like to be displaced by a hurricane, but I do know what it's like to be homeless. I know what it's like to come home and not have one. When I was 8, 9, our house burnt down while I was at school. And that was very, 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 very hard. Changed the course of my life for a few years afterwards. Living in motels and wearing other people's clothes and living with family or people that weren't my family, and I know what that's like. There weren't shelters then. I don't know why, but it wouldn't have done us any good because the house was a total loss. So it wasn't like we were out for a few days or anything. It was, we never went back to that place. This is just one single piece of paper, and I was nervous about having a pull on there, so we'll just make it a little stronger. I don't feel like I've done Edith Holden justice. I do feel like everybody else has definitely honored the spirit with which she created and her artistic skill. That turned out funky good, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah, the discussion about the food bank has been interesting. I did go back to that person's channel and watch a little bit more. And I have to give her credit. She does, and she has not just one, but I think she uses the food bank to supplement content on her channel, because that's basically the foundation of her channel is food bank hauls. And she does show how to preserve the food and not waste it, and, you know, take advantage of the resource, maybe literally. But, you know, she shows how to preserve what she gets, and I have respect for that. So I can't say I'm, you know, it might not be totally negative. Christina, I get what you're saying, and about, you know, people driving up to the food bank in a Lexus. I absolutely get that, and I have seen that for sure. But like I was saying on in my reply back to you is, you know, I know that there's a lot of social workers and family members and church leaders and things that go to the food bank for the elderly or the infirmed, or, you know, to help people out, and they drive really nice cars and they make really good money, you know. So it's hard, you know. You can't really say where the food is going to. And yeah, there are normally here, if you can show a Medicaid card, used to be anyway, you qualified for the food bank. That's not true so much anymore. They have different qualifiers now. That one's out a little bit far, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, it's not going to take much to close it. I took out a lot of pages. I took out, I think, almost all of the loose pages. This is just about perfect right here. Yeah. Let's see, where am I missing one? Maybe here somewhere. Maybe. I thought about doing some up here. But I think what we have is okay. Now I may put a little bit of jewelry. I didn't check my time. So I don't want anything right there. I want that tie to go right there. So, got to be careful about that. Let's put something right here. Didn't care for this page really at first. Let's put it right here actually. But I like it a lot now. But I was gonna say, Angela was she's doing a black and white things on her channel this morning, which was really fun to watch. And she was talking about how, you know, you get burnt out. And I had an art instructor once tell me you gotta walk away. You should walk away from a project for a day or two or several hours or something, at least once, you know. And I think I agree with that. It really gives you, even if you're not bored with it or lacking creative imagination, it gives you a different perspective. And when you come back, it's like, oh, I really like that, or, oh, now that makes me think of this, you know? Yeah, I think it's a great plan. Come on, you gotta have one more circle here, Carol. Let's just make a circle. Robin, I have not mailed your prize, and honestly, let me tell you why. Number one, I haven't left the house. My husband usually drives and takes me to do those sorts of things. But he would have if I would have asked him. The reason why I haven't is because I know you're going to be in the drawing, and if I can save a buck by combining your winnings, if you win. I mean, you did win the first two Tammy's and my giveaway, so you're on a lucky streak. I like that. That's cool. Okay. Now I was gonna do one. Where was it? Here? I think it was. I think it was right there. So if that's okay with you, I'll just hang tight and we'll do that all at once. Let's just put this other half there. Yeah, I'm listening to the people in Florida. It sounds like FEMA got called early. That's great, and you know, the National Guard is helping. That's wonderful. That turned out nice. I could put something in there. I might put a pen in there or something. I don't know what the future is for this journal yet. Not quite sure. I could put something right here. Nah, I think that's plenty. I know it doesn't look like much right now because of all this, but wait till you see the cover. Bwah, ha, 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 ha. Oh, I wanted to put this in. I put it in once before, but I put it on a wimpy page, and it's too tough. This is a big paper clip, so it's got to have a substantial. Really like the way that turned out. What about that? That matches. And it gives us a little jewelry. I couldn't cover that up. It's wallpaper, and I think it's paper that's made to look like wallpaper, but it's actually textured like wallpaper, and I just love it. I do wish I had. Oh, I have this. I actually have two thises. I have this and that. Yeah, I want something on that top part. See if we have a little word or something to go on here. How about everyday words? Oh, somebody's here. I think I know who it is, so I'm not going to jump up. Oh yeah, I was gonna put something there. It's always nice to go through it just one more time, you know? What was I gonna put there though? That's sweet. Well, that worked out great. Let's do that. My husband continues to insist that there's no reason to worry about scorpions. I told you about that, right? Did I tell you the scorpion story? I hope I did. Yeah, I'm totally freaked out. He's like, oh, that was just one. There aren't any more. What? Well, where did he come from? Had to come from a mama scorpion. What do you mean? What do you mean? There's only one. That's like saying you only have one mouse. No. That's not how that rolls. That scorpion had parents. Dos. I'm waiting for Andrea, or no, not Andrea. Angela's video about cleaning tools. She said she's doing a video on cleaning tools. I want to clean my tools. I do that every once in a while, and it feels so good when you grab your scissors and they're clean. Well, I think maybe I'm trying too hard, and that's usually not a good plan. So let's back up, slow my roll a little bit. Each one like right there. Oh, I have one. Nope, I don't, can't do. Nope. Okay. We're gonna leave it. Yeah, I like it. I hope you guys like the cover. I think out of all of it, I like the cover the most. If you have not seen what Tammy did to this spine on hers, go over. She posted it this morning. I feel so much better. I was totally losing track of who was doing what. I thought everybody was done. I thought Shannon was done, and I missed her finals, and I feel so much better now. I saw Shannon's video last night over at Mixed Media Minnesota, and she's not done. She has got a lot going on. Girl, don't stress about time. I don't think I would ever enter a collaboration again if I was like freaked out about letting people down, you know. I mean, I don't like the fact that this particular collab has taken me so long, but I know that Tammy's not upset with me, and she might be a little concerned. Carol, you still there? No, I'm sure that it's fine, and it ought to be. You know, we're talking about crafting, not world peace, so it'll be fine. Every little thing is gonna be all right. Okay, I'm gonna call this, so let's see. I can't believe I almost forgot. Today's video 9. You really need to know this. In your comment down below, you need to write the word shells. S-H-E-L-L-S. Plural. Shells. Okay? So you need to comment and give me a thumbs up. You have to be a subscriber. And if you're not a visible subscriber, you won't win. And the UK is fine. So if you are on my channel, jump into this giveaway. There's a word on every Edith Holden video I've done. Go back, make sure you have that word in your comments, make sure you've got a thumbs up, and check your subscription. If you haven't watched me in a while, YouTube may very well have taken you off. It's done it to me a bunch of times on my friends' channels. So check to make sure that you're subscribed, okay? And I believe we're doing you'll find out what the giveaway is, and we'll do the final flip through on the 30th. And that's when we'll give you the instructions so you know exactly what you need to do to be entered into the giveaway, okay? So we're not done yet, but this will be the last video that I do as far as making my project until we meet again. No, that's not true. Until the flip through, okay? And I will be ready for the flip through. The cover will be done, and we can kiss this project down the road. Fun, fun. I wished I could have done the box. I really wanted to put it in a box. I'm glad I didn't do the box first because look, I don't think it would have fit. I think it would have popped the top off. But I do want to do a book in a box. And I am going to put something heavy on this and let it sit and think about itself. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for all your support. Don't forget to put your word down. Use that thumbs up tab, which is, look right there, I think, right there. Thanks for all your support. Let's all take care of each other. Bye.